So, I don't know if you guys have really noticed, but I'm a bit of a Dying Light fan.
Alright, let's not waste any time. We all know why we're here. Let's just get right into it.
World premiere.
The moment we've been waiting for. There is nothing permanent except change.
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse, and we are the worms. We burrow in it, fighting for every useful
new
piece of
location
land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the
or
night
not
and the horrors of the day.
I know not who can hear my voice. I shall therefore speak a word unto here. Anyone who dares to steal food will be hanged, and their bodies will be exposed.
Ooh, okay.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
Was that horizontal wall running? Drop attack? Okay. Okay. I think that was horizontal wall running. That's what we wanted. Oh shit, okay. There's some good combat. A lot of vertical design, obviously, as it should be.
These choices we take to survive
A lot of
will
verticality.
create the world to come. You know the drill. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night. And good luck.
Oh. It looked very... The scenery looked very
Please
like
welcome
Dishonored 2.
designer Chris Avalo.
And they seem to be emphasizing choices, which is also reminiscent of games like Dishonored for me. So like I'm getting a lot of Dishonored 2 Karnaka vibes from this. Let me just turn this down a little bit. Ooh, okay.
Hi, I'm Chris Avalone, and I'm excited to be working with Techland to create the world of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel to the first game. A fluid parkour system with improved natural movement, deep and tactical first-person melee combat, and of course, terrifying nights when the infected emerge from the depths of the city to feed on anyone they can find.
Of course.
At the same time, we invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse, a bleak and unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2, a technical and narrative advancement for the franchise. Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences in the game itself. From how it looks, how it plays, to the events that occur, everything in the game world can change based on your decisions.
I like that.
The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
That guy in the crowd? Yeah! Oh shit. It looks so much like Karnaka. Which I love. I love fucking Dishonored World, so this really looks reminiscent. I didn't hear, Kyle Crane's voice in the narration. It looks like a new setting. Probably new characters. Alright, nice. Parkour is still pretty fluid.
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that
rope
reacts
swinging,
on multiple levels
wall
to the
sliding.
things you do and the choices you make.
Yeah, okay.
In the example we are about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city.
Okay.
They want you
The
to negotiate
Peacekeepers.
with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply.
Shit looks like a movie.
Final offer.
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers'
Dialogue
orders
options.
one way or another.
Oh shit, that's new? Unless it was a cutscene, of course.
After this, you will start
Looks like it
seeing
might be a cutscene.
significant change in the city as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area.
Significant changes? Okay. I like it.
There's even running water for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them.
Ooh,
So if you get on their bad side,
some conflict.
let's return to that moment of choice. And instead
I don't
of
like the way this
killing
guy
them,
looks.
you choose to
Looks
team
generic.
up with this group to supply water on the black market. As you will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city.
Okay.
With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this, in turn, attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you will have to make. But it allows you to carve out your own world. Each player's game experience will be unique.
Beautiful music.
By the way, this is just what happens in the day. At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
Volatiles. Volatiles are back, baby! Oh shit, I can't believe it actually happened. I was trying not to get my hopes up, hey? I didn't think it was...
Exclusive.
Oh. Oh. So it seems it's in a different setting. I think it said 15 years after the initial outbreak, something like that.
It's been 15 years since the fall.
So this has been going on a while. It's really just like deep into the apocalypse. Shit's gone downhill. It's a real dark just phase of humanity, which I really, really like that. I'm glad they're exploring that darker side of things. Now society collapses and just shit gets real dark. And I noticed there are a lot of like British accents as well, so it seems maybe it's in like a bit of a Western setting. I couldn't quite place the city itself. But like I said, it kept reminding me of Karnaca in Dishonored 2, which is a great thing. I love the architecture in that game, and this looked like it was very... it was built with a lot of verticality in mind, just like Haran was, which is good, obviously, because it's a lot of parkour. The game is big horizontally, but also vertically as well. You got to keep that in mind. Obviously, a big thing about Dying Light 2 is the whole your choices matter sort of thing. There are these factions, and you can actually make decisions in terms of dialogue, what you say to certain NPCs, and it changes things like getting water on the black market or carrying out the Peacekeeper's orders and like just killing the rebels, I guess. I'm not sure, the militia. And, I mean, that's completely new to the series. They tried adding in the whole get the reputation with the mother's cult, the following, but it wasn't quite the same. This, you actually have, like, factions, and it changes the world, which seems really cool. I wonder how that'll work in co-op. It'll probably just be whoever's hosting. It'll just be their customized world, I suppose, but, like, I'm hoping they can really, really do that right, and really make decisions actually matter. There are so many games where they say, oh, your choices matter. Your choices shape the world that you play in. But they kind of really just don't, and so I'm hoping this will actually take it a step further than a lot of those games, and just really, not just throw this in as like a, hey, we're doing something slightly different, but really just make it an integral part of it, a really important part of the game design. And like, overall, it seems they're going for a really safe approach for Dying Light 2. Like, they're sticking to a formula that they know works, but they're adding in these things like your decisions, you know, in terms of changing the game and siding with factions. So like, that seems like a really safe thing to do overall, which is good in my opinion. You know, once it's like, it's the good old Dying Light sort of stuff that we love. I know a lot of you guys wanted like a Brecken backstory, or Jade, you wanted more in Haran, but I'm really glad that it's an entirely different setting, different characters. I think like a Brecken DLC or whatever, that would have been great as a DLC, as I just said, but like, for Dying Light 2, I'm really glad we're getting something new and fresh. Once again, it has the old roots and stuff, it's sticking to the formula that we know and love, but just also bringing a bit of freshness, so I'm hoping it will be pretty fresh. I'm going to stop saying the word fresh now, shit. Also, bringing in Chris Avallone as the new, I think, narrative designer, narrative director for this game is... I mean, I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but I have a good feeling about this. Like, this is the guy behind titles like Fallout New Vegas and stuff, and like, one thing I disliked about the first Dying Light is that the narrative and the characters and the storyline was just so cheesy and full of so many cliches that it wasn't immersive. It was kind of just like, it could have been better. It wasn't bad, but it could have been better. And I'm hoping that it will be better with Chris on the team. Oh, you know, mixed in with like the factions and the choices, and like, this has real potential to just really address those concerns I had with the first game. It looked like there were a lot of new parkour moves, like horizontal wall running. I don't know if that was a cutscene or not. I hope it wasn't. I hope we can get that little bit of horizontal wall running. I know it seems like something small, but it's something we've wanted for a while. There was like grabbing onto a bar and swinging forward onto another platform. there was swinging on a rope as well, and then landing on a wall, and then sliding down that wall to, like, reduce your fall damage. And you had the sliding sort of thing in Dying Light 1, but it was a bit awkward, and this looked a bit more, like, intentional. It had a purpose. It was reducing your fall damage. There was a part where you, like, grabbed the bar and swung forward and, like, kicked a dude, but that also looked like it was part of a cutscene, so I'm not too sure if we'll actually be able to do that. Also, the person playing the game pulled out a pair of, like, binoculars as well, which was pretty cool, I guess. They didn't seem like... I don't know, maybe they would be really helpful. I don't know. We'll see. It's cool as an option. There was no sign of the grappling hook, though, which... I mean, it doesn't confirm that it's not in the game or anything, but, like... I really like just the actual parkour, and they've thrown in some new moves to make it look more fluid, and just a focus on the parkour itself would be really cool. Oh, the grapple hook is really, really convenient. The weapons, I noticed, looked really rough. They were, like, wrapped in wire and just looked like they were pieced together from scraps of different materials in a real wasteland apocalypse. I mean, this is 15 years into the apocalypse, keep in mind. So, I really liked the rough look, and I guess the last thing to say is we don't know what happens at night. Like, there was a volatile. It seemed like a volatile, but, like, I have a feeling they're not just going to do the same thing, and they're purposely just keeping that under wraps for now. But, like, I feel like nighttime is going to be even more crazy somehow. I don't know exactly how, but it's the feeling I'm getting. Anyway, I think it's pretty much all I have to say about this. I just want it to be a quick reaction. Hope you found it entertaining. I know I'm not, like, an outward, really expressive guy, like, oh, shit! But, like, I hope you found it entertaining. And, seriously, though, oh, shit! Dying Light 2. Like, it just hit me again. Dying Light 2. It was actually officially announced. I've been saying since 2016, yes, we're getting a Dying Light 2, and, like, yes, we're probably gonna get trailers in 2018, and, like, it's actually happening. I wonder if it'll release in 2019. That's one thing we didn't get. We didn't get a release date. At least if we did, I missed that, but I'm pretty sure we didn't get a release date just yet. I wonder if it will live up to my original guess of 2019, but we'll see. I'm thinking maybe even 2020 is the vibe I'm getting here, but, like, man, I'm just gonna stop rambling. I'm so excited. I'm geeking out. You know me. I love Dying Light. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support on my previous video as well, and holy shit. Holy shit, they're doing it. The Mad Lads, they're doing it. Never mind Bad Blood, Dying Light 2. They're doing it. Have a great day. Holy shit. Now we just need Dead Island 2 as well.